If your budget allows you to spend upwards of $1,000 on an air purifier, what is the best air purifier on the market? In other words, what is the best air purifier under $1,000? Now, what we consider to be the best air purifier overall retails for about $150 to $200. That recommendation heavily takes into account the needs of most consumers, and it also heavily takes into account value. So for this video, considering units upwards of $1,000, we're taking the value proposition out of the equation here. We're also taking the fact that we're looking for a recommendation for most people out of the equation here for this particular video for the best air purifier under $1,000. So on the table here today, representing more expensive options on the market that are going to get closer to that $1,000 price point, we have the IQAir Health Pro Plus. It is the model on the far end here. Now, this model actually retails for about $900, so it is well under $1,000. The next model we have here is the Austin HealthMate, and the Austin HealthMate here, it retails for about $500 to $600 in that neighborhood. So both of these options are under $1,000, but both of these options are also some of the more expensive options on the market today. So let's talk about the IQAir first. Now, first of all, why is it $900? Why is it so expensive? And the reasons for that are many. First of all, the unit is made in Switzerland. That is expensive to make an air purifier in Switzerland. The IQAir is also made of premium high quality materials and parts, and that also contributes to its high cost. The IQAir is also individually tested and certified by the factory. When you purchase the IQAir, it comes with a certificate of performance that outlines the exact output of the unit on each fan speed, and that is actually tested for each individual unit, as there are slight differences between each individual unit that is manufactured. The fourth reason why the IQAir is so expensive has to do with the filters inside of the IQAir, and this is actually a reason why the Austin is expensive as well. The filters inside of both of these units actually are quite substantial. So in the IQAir, it features a pre-filter, a gas filter, and also a particle filter, a true HEPA filter, that is the particle filter there. And all three of those filters are quite substantial. They are very thick filters with a lot of filtration media. Now, because those filters are so substantial, the body that houses those filters has to be substantial. That is why the IQAir is such a large air purifier. The same is true for the Austin Air here. It is also one of the larger air purifiers we tested, only because it has that substantial filter in there. There is a single combination filter inside of the Austin Air, while there is the three substantial filters in the IQAir here. So those substantial filters contribute to the overall size of the air purifier. They contribute to the size of the fan that has to be installed, the motor for that fan that has to drive the fan. All of those elements need to be substantial to accommodate the substantial filters inside of the IQAir, and that also contributes to the overall price of the IQAir. Finally, the IQAir ships with a 5-year warranty. It does come with a 10-year warranty as long as you register the product with IQAir. So that 10-year warranty is also much more substantial than the warranty that you find for most air purifiers on the market. The Austin Air here comes with a 5-year warranty, and the IQAir comes with that 10-year warranty if you register it. So you have double the warranty length with the IQAir, and because that warranty is so long, there are certain costs incurred because of that longer warranty, and that cost is also contributing to the high cost of the air purifier. And so adding up all of these factors together, they all contribute to the $900 price point for the IQAir. Now, moving on to the Austin Air unit here. The Austin Air is not made in Switzerland. It is made right here in the US. It is also made of very high quality parts. And again, it also contains a very thick, substantial filter in there. It's a single combination filter in here versus the 3 filters inside of this Health Pro Plus here. And again, because it has that thick filter, that substantial filter inside of the Austin here, it also needs a substantial fan and a motor to drive that fan, and that is what you find inside of this Austin Air air purifier. Now, again, the Austin Air does not come with that 10-year warranty. It comes with a 5-year warranty, and compared to the IQAir, the Austin Air also does not come with that certificate of performance. The Austin Air simply ships the same as every other air purifier that we've tested. You receive the unit, there's a manufacturer specified output on the unit. However, there is no specific certificate of performance for the particular unit that you end up buying from the manufacturer. So in comparing these units, how do they compare where it counts most in terms of actual performance when it comes to filtering air? After all, that is why you are buying an air purifier. You are buying it to purify air. So which one of these two models does that better? And to answer that question, we have to consider two very important factors. The first is output, and the second is filtration quality. Now, the output in each of these units is substantial. The Austin Air outputs at about 250 CFM, and the IQAir outputs at about 300 CFM. So the Austin Air here outputs 250 cubic feet of air every minute. That is how much air, that is the volume of air that is able to process every minute. The IQAir takes 300 cubic feet of air every minute, and it processes that volume of air every minute. So there is a slight discrepancy in output here. The IQAir does process more air on its highest fan speed. However, they both have sufficient output for a fairly large size room. So overall, you're looking at similar output, a similar area of coverage for each of these air purifiers. Now, in terms of filtration quality, there is a large difference between these two units. And the biggest difference lies with gas filtration. In terms of gas filtration, the Austin Air comes equipped with 15 pounds of activated carbon and zeolite. Inside of the cylindrical combination filter, there is a compartment for that activated carbon and zeolite, and there is a solid 15 pounds of that filtration media. Inside of the IQAir here, there is a separate gas filter, and that gas filter contains only 5 pounds of activated carbon and alumina in this case. So the IQAir has a slightly different combination of compounds there for gas filtration, but more importantly, it contains 1/3 as much gas filtration media as the Austin Air here. So what does that mean? That means that for every quantity of air that is processed through the Austin Air, that quantity of air has to travel through 3 times as much gas filtration media compared to what it has to travel through with the IQAir. So with this Austin, you are looking at being able to filter gases 3 times as quickly, and you are also looking at a gas filtration media that is going to take 3 times as long to saturate. The gas filtration media rips those molecules from the air, those unwanted gases from the air, by actually absorbing those molecules, and it slowly saturates over time. With the Austin Air here, you have 3 times as much media, so it is going to take 3 times as long to saturate that media with the Austin Air here. In terms of particle filtration, both units have a HEPA filter inside of this Austin Air here. Inside of that combination filter on the inner perimeter, there is a true HEPA filter. On the IQAir here, there is a dedicated true HEPA filter up top here. So both units come equipped with a true HEPA filter. So in terms of particle filtration, both units have essentially equal performance there. They both also have approximately the same amount of HEPA filtration media. So the HEPA filter inside of this Austin is going to saturate at approximately the same time as the true HEPA filter inside of the IQAir. So what is the best air purifier under $1,000? We give the nod to the Austin Air. Now there are 2 factors that contribute to that recommendation. The first is price. Again, the IQAir retails for about $900. This Austin Air retails for about $500-$600. So the price difference here is substantial in favor of the Austin Air. The second factor that contributes to that recommendation is the performance of the gas filter inside of each of these units. Again, the Austin Air has 15 pounds of gas filtration media. The IQAir has 5 pounds of gas filtration media. So if gas filtration is a priority for you, then the Austin Air does that much better. In terms of particle filtration, again, they are tied. So between the better gas filtration and the much better price, our recommendation is the Austin Air for the best air purifier under $1,000.